Hey everyone, so today I want to show you my concept for a grappling hook in vanilla Minecraft. A couple days ago I posted my first sort of design on Reddit and I wasn't too happy with it because it just worked sort of like an end pearl. You'd fire the grappling hook and you just teleport to wherever it had landed, and a lot of people had already done this sort of design already, so I just felt like it was copying them in a way. But then this guy suggested a really good idea on how to make the sort of pulling animation without it using too many command blocks or causing too much lag, because this is an adventure map and I didn't want like almost half of the command blocks just being used for a silly pull animation for a grappling hook. But I got it to work and I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out, so I'll give you a demonstration. So you fire the grappling hook and you get pulled towards wherever it landed. It is a bit sort of glitchy at times because it is just a fishing rod at the end of the day. You can see Minecraft fishing rod. So it doesn't have tremendous range or anything, but I think it's a pretty cool thing. So yeah, if you manage to land it right, it's pretty difficult to land it sometimes. If you land it right, you can reach high blocks. You do suffocate if you fire it like through another block. So if I fired it there and then I stand here, you do get suffocation. So it's not perfect, but I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. So in the adventure map, because I'm having totally custom recipes for everything, to make the grappling hook you'll need 3 coal, 3 zinc ingots, 6 iron ingots and 18 vines. So first of all you make some rope, or which are just leads, out of vines, and then you will need to make some galvanized steel, which you make with 3 coal, 3 iron and 3 zinc, and that makes 1 galvanized steel ingot, and that's used for the hook part. Then you place the 2 ropes like that and the grappling hook, and then you get the grappling hook item. And then since it's a fishing rod, it will take durability if you like use it on a mob or anything or in water, but you aren't going to be able to fish with it in this map anyway, so you can't really use it for fishing. So I thought, why not make a grappling hook? So I'll show you how it works. Down here is like all the command blocks for everything. So first of all, it's worth noting that I have a sort of facing scoreboard to detect the rotation of the player, and it's only a 1 to 8 number for that. If I do scoreboard objectives, set display sidebar facing, you can see it's 4, and then as I turn around through each 45 degrees it changes number. So that's used to sort of, I'll show you what it's used for in a second. So firstly we have another 2 other objectives, one called grapple hook and one called holding hook. So grapple hook is used to detect when the actual like hook of the grapple hook is in the ground, so this thing. So if I go here, you can see it's set to 0 first of all, but then if it's on ground as 1, then it overwrites that value as a score of 1, so it'll have grapple hook score of 1 when it's in the ground. And to target the entity, its actual name is name unknown. That's how you target the actual fishing rod bopper entity, because it is just, it's a particle but it's also an entity, so it's weird. But yeah, and then we have the holding hook, which is similar. It just sets the all players holding hook score of 0, and then if their selected item is a fishing rod, then it overwrites that to 1. So then we have all of these command blocks here and some of these ones behind it here, all in green, and they basically summon armor stands all around the player, like basically encasing the whole player in armor stands. And they all have the name hook path, I think it is. Yeah, hook path. And they're invisible with no gravity and invulnerable and marker. So they don't really do anything. They're just there as a sort of marker entity. So that's used to summon all of them when the hook is in the ground and when the player is holding the grapple hook. And then I think it is from, yeah, here. So now we execute from the grappling hook when it's in the ground. We do kill all entities of name hook path. Well, no, we kill 23 entities called hook path, and we put the negative sign in front so that it kills the 23 furthest away entities. So you're only left with the closest entity, the closest armor stand to the grappling hook. And then with the facing arguments, we then teleport, depending on what direction the player is facing, we teleport the armor stand to face a different way, because before you could fire it this way and you'd like teleport it towards like backwards like that. Even if you were facing this way to start with, you'd just go like this, and so it was a bit too like annoying for me. So now it teleports you in the way that you're facing, at least the general direction. So it still feels right in a way. But so it kills 23 of those entities. So there's only one remaining, and then it teleports that player who's holding the hook to that hook path item, and then it will repeat that over and over again. So it'll keep summoning an armor stand and kill all the furthest away ones and just teleport you to the closest ones. So you're basically getting closer and closer with every run of these command blocks. And then when you finally get when you finally get close enough, you actually kill the entity, the unknown entity, and that basically stops it from summoning armor stands and all of that. And then this is just used in case there are any left over at the end. So you can see that when I hook onto it, I get teleported closer and closer. You might have seen one of those armor stands there, because sometimes it does glitch a bit. But apart from that, it's usually okay. And when we get to the grappling hook entity, we actually kill the entity and we get just the grappling hook item again. So yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool way of doing things. Before, I just have it so that if you fired it, you just got teleported to it straight away. So I'm pretty happy with that. All of these other command blocks are for everything else to do with the adventure map. There's quite a lot going on. I will do some videos on different things in the map at some point. Like all of this here is just the custom crafting. So I've got things like barrels, the steel ingot, cobblestone, similar to the crash landing one. But I'll go through probably each sort of section of these in another video. If you look through my recently submitted sort of GIFs on Reddit, you'll see quite a lot of the map so far. I'm almost done with it. I just really have to just do the quests and sort of more of the landscaping, because I've sort of left that all till last. I just wanted to do the sort of mechanics behind everything. But once I get that done, it should be hopefully next week when I release it. But I might have to sort of delay the release depending on when 1.8.2 releases, because I've just noticed that the marker tag for armor stands isn't in 1.8. It might be in 1.8.1, in which case it's okay, but if it's not, then I might have to delay the release. because I use quite a few things from the 1.8.2 snapshot, or pre-release I guess it is. So yeah, I might have to wait until that's out before I release it, otherwise people will complain that things don't work. So yeah, thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again next time.